Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot, and I am here with Carly from Lilith's Window Tarot for episode 81 of Spilling the Tea with Carly and me. How you doing tonight, Carly?
I'm doing all right. I just rolled out of bed like 12 minutes ago, but I'm solid.
You look good for only being out of bed 12 minutes.
Let me tell you, I was putting my makeup on with one eye open.
You know, okay, I was telling you earlier, I started taking magnesium, and man, this morning I woke up like I was coming out of a coma. I don't think I've
Nice.
slept that hard in years. Man,
Well, that's good. That's good. I've been working night shifts, which is what I'm working pretty much all month, and
yeah.
I didn't take a nap yesterday, so I got home this morning and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die." Even that extra 30 minutes of sleep, I said I was gonna push my time back. I needed it.
Well, yeah, no, I think the problem with me is I was tired from yesterday because it seemed like the whole house didn't sleep because the twins were, maybe going through growing pains or something, but they had a rough night the night before, but we were
Aw,
all like in a coma. And I think I went to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. I woke up at midnight. I was probably up till 2 in the morning, and then I fell back asleep until like 8 o'clock this morning. I swear, I don't think I've slept that
nice.
hard in years. I'm telling you. Just
Nothing
kind
wrong
of
with that.
crazy.
When you need it, you need it.
Yeah, yeah. I usually operate on probably 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and man, I had quite a few hard hours of sleep, so my body did need it. So, even working with energy, and I've been super busy. You think retirement is going to slow you down, and it does not slow you down. I have worked harder than I have ever worked in my life.
Well, you retired from one job so
Yeah,
that you could do your other job full time.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so yeah, just join my channel. This is all just join my channel and personal readings and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it is what it is. I love it
yeah.
and I enjoy it, and here we go. Okay, so let's get into Aries. I'm trying to figure out who am I doing. I'm doing Aries. Okay, Aries, what's going on with the Aries gang? What's going on with the Aries gang? Oh. Aries, what in the world? I can see some stuff here. The burden. Okay. Aries, you are right smack dab in the middle of this read. Right smack dab in the middle of this read. You are coming in as, boy, this is a twin. This is a twin. There was betrayal under the bottom of the deck. You've been through a lot of trials and tribulations with that Ten of Swords. It doesn't always mean backstabbing and betraying, but it also can mean that you've walked through fire and you've literally come out the other side. Okay, you're dealing with a pre-empress, somebody who's single that you want to make as an empress, because the first card out is the pre-empress, the second card out is the empress. In the center of the read, here you are, Aries, King of Wands. I feel like there's some conflict or some nonsense that you may have been doing that you have some regret about, that caused some kind of a burden, and now you want to rush in and have justice. You're rushing towards somebody, but there was a harsh truth of deception. So almost like with that Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Seven of Swords energy all touching one another, Aries, I feel like you were cold, calculated, and you were just a bit of a butthead. I'm just saying, because you were trying to play mind games and have some control by speaking a harsh truth, which was a lie. So this person is coming in just spewing nonsense. It's almost like when somebody says to you, are you talking to so and so, and you make up this and turn it around on the person to make the other person feel like they've done something. It has to do with the Queen of Wands. This means not, this isn't another Aries. I'm sorry, this is not another Aries. This is a third party interference that was causing a lot of drama, that caused this problem, right? Because the Emperor's touching this. You were watching, they're watching you. I feel like this is an ending. There was something that came to an end, and now this person is watching you. Emperor energy. This is a divine soulmate here. And I feel like they want to communicate with you now. I feel like you got in a lot of fights, caused a lot of drama with your pre-empress, but you were not in an emperor mentality. You were in a King of Wands mentality. Okay, I want you to realize that. This person is now single and abundant, Empress energy, because the King of Wands is mind control and manipulation. You have regrets for the burden. You regret treating your Empress the way you treated this person. Okay. I feel like you may have been unawakened at the time, because I don't see you coming into the Emperor energy until the bottom of the read. But I feel like the burden, you have justice for a harsh truth and deception with the Queen of Wands. Now, this person's watching you after an ending. They're watching you after an ending, Emperor energy, and they want to communicate. So I feel like this person's still trying to communicate with you, this third party, and there was some kind of betrayal here. But I feel like you've made a decision to cut something out, because you definitely want to be with your Empress. You want to offer that cup and an apology. So this is you. This is you trying to protect what is really yours at this time. So in the end, it turned out really good for you, Aries.
Okay, Aries, I feel like this is kind of a story of growth. I feel like you've been working really, really hard on your stability, on your finances, on your happiness. And it really is all because the universe is bringing you together with your person. Because at the foundation of the reading, I have the Emperor. And in the highest crowning energy, I have the Empress. So I feel like this is like kind of a story. It's like, a feel good story of somebody coming into their own. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've done a lot of changing. You've mastered your emotions. It's somewhere in the back of your mind. You have some doubt, though, saying that, you know, because you're always working or whatever, always focusing on yourself, that you're going to be alone. You're not. You have your person coming right into view here. And they may have even been watching you kind of grow up and mature and handle your business. You are undergoing major renovations. It's like, site closed for construction, right? I feel like your person has been really, really waiting on you, though. It's like, I do feel also like this is the twin, because I've got the Emperor and the Empress, and I've got the Lovers. And I feel like this person is just, like my person is never going to come. I've done all this work. But you are finally ready to speak your truth to your person and choose them. You've done all of this work. I mean, you've done all of this work on your stability, right? And now your higher power is literally taking you directly to your person. And we have the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, that's beautiful energy. That's what happens when we really hunker down and work on our baggage so we don't drag it to the next relationship. We get somebody that matches that energy. And that's exactly what you're getting. You're getting a wish fulfillment. So that's beautiful. I love that for you.
Beautiful energy
Yeah.
for you. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, I feel like you have a choice about somebody from the past, or this could be a soulmate. I feel like in the center of this read, what it is you really taking the time out to look at things from all angles, looking at things from a different perspective, getting that light bulb moment. Sometimes we have to be by ourselves for a few minutes, even when you're so wrapped up in your head about one thing. If you actually take a minute to walk away from what you're doing and even give yourself 5 minutes to come back and then you look at it again, you'll solve the problem that you're trapped in your head about. Okay. But this is taking that time to look at things from a different perspective, but it's causing you to manifest a tower moment. I feel like the reason you're manifesting a tower moment is because this is a family situation you're being guided towards. You're using your intuition. This is somebody you definitely want to be with, this soulmate connection that you have here, because this is a Two of Cups. You feel like you're being guided in this direction. You had to make a decision to cut out everything that doesn't serve you and And I almost feel like that's caused you heartbreak, that caused you to fight and argue. You're releasing all of this because I feel like in this instance for you, Taurus, it's almost you're waking up to the fact that this is my person. This is my soulmate. This is who I'm supposed to be with. I feel like I've been guided. I've been guided towards this 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups from the past. This could be a past life soulmate. It could be somebody you've known your whole life. Take it how it resonates with you. It's not a choice here. For you, this is your soulmate. So you're being guided towards somebody and you're starting to recognize this. And the Tower moment that it's manifesting for you is that aha moment. Oh, that makes sense now. I understand what they're trying to tell me now, right? So it's almost like if your guides are pointing you in the direction and you keep feeling pulled towards somebody for a specific reason, that's why. This is your person. So they're saying, make a decision to cut out everything that doesn't serve you. Don't lie and cheat and steal. Cutting out everything, including deception. Something that may have led to heartbreak. You may have done this before. You may have broken somebody's heart with an argument or a fight, right? And, said something that you shouldn't have said. You may have lied to this person, but in the center of this is you understand why now it's so important to release things that no longer serve you and don't be petty. Because sometimes it's almost like, I had this conversation with somebody. It's almost like, you guys eat at each other. It's almost like a picking at each other. It's out of boredom. It's petty. But at the end of the day, it doesn't serve this relationship. It's what they're guiding you to is that this is your true love. Treat them as such. Be respectful. Be kind. Love one another. It's kind of a mushy reading for you, Taurus. But the fact is you've been guided towards this person for a reason, and the universe is wanting you to just give it some love and some attention.
All right, Taurus. So I feel like you have made a conscious choice to be single, because I feel like you were, I'm not saying that, you were, crazy with the promiscuity or anything. I'm just saying that you were running into a lot of people who didn't have good intentions, who were draining your energy. And for a long time, you couldn't figure out why. Well, it's because you weren't really putting that energy into yourself. So you've refocused. You're not going to the bar every night. You're not looking for, just a party all the time. You have done a 360 almost and cut out that lifestyle. And you're wrapping that up because, you're seeing that it is a little bit toxic. You're not being true to yourself. You're just out having fun. So you're moving away from this lifestyle and you're kind of finding your own rhythm, your own energy, your own worth by moving forward with yourself, right? You are you're working on walking away from things that are toxic, right? And it kind of stresses you out. You may not be used to being alone all the time or spending this much alone time, but I feel like it's really going to give you a great opportunity to put the world in perspective, so to speak. And then it's going to change your attitude, right? And this is a victory. This is a card of Leo, but the Six of Wands is a victory. It's winning, right? So let me just see real quick. What will you be winning? Besides the fact that you kind of have cut out this lifestyle, well, you'll be winning whatever the hell you want, whatever you're manifesting, you'll be able to have a brand new beginning. So I feel like you're kind of taking the focus off of just having fun and being single all the time, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that sometimes we spend a little too long being selfish for the wrong reasons. And you're finally putting some effort into working on yourself and changing the things about yourself maybe that you didn't like or whatever. And that's kind of catapulting you. That's progressing you to see things differently, right? So I think you're going to really feel like almost refreshed because you've kind of changed things up. Yeah, death on the bottom of the deck because you're Three of Pentacles working on things. And that is, whatever your goal is, if it's to get a better job or get a a serious relationship or whatever, all of those things are going to come the more you work on yourself and the more you walk away from toxicity. So I love this for you. I think it's great.
That's excellent. Okay,
That
so
self-awareness is priceless.
yes, yes. Okay, so Gemini. Gemini, you have King of Swords coming in right out the gate. You're showing up large and in charge in the reading. You made a decision. You're at a crossroads about being it's almost like I'm feeling jealousy here. You're kind of defensive. You're at a crossroads, and it has to do with a King of Wands. So, a King of Wands. So, I feel like somebody, you're not speaking, you're not telling somebody what you think or how you feel about something. But in divine timing, you feel like you're being left out in the cold. So you feel like in something fated, you've been left out in the cold, and you're doing some soul searching. You're taking a moment back to be by yourself and to think things through, and it has to do with how you're thinking with this judgment of whatever your judgment is, your conclusion that you're coming to. And I feel like you're standing your ground. You feel like somebody's rushing in and rushing out, juggling somebody. You feel like you're being you never get this. I'm sorry, I never get this. I never get a female player, okay? I'm getting a female player, and Gemini, I feel like you're a masculine energy and you're tired of somebody rushing in and rushing out, and you're feeling like you're being played. You feel like somebody is juggling you with a third party, and it's breaking your heart because you feel like this is you're being divinely guided towards your person, but you feel like this person is juggling you. But here's the thing. You're feeling some kind of way, but you're still at a crossroads about should you say something? Should you be guarded and defensive, right? You're not really talking about it. You're not talking about it, but you're feeling some kind of way. And your judgment is that you've come to the conclusion, and I can see this. I would you out of everybody in the zodiac, you're a king of swords. A king of swords plots and plans and knows how to win against his enemy. I can't imagine you keeping your mouth shut. Okay. You're not showing your emotion because that's just who you are. You think about things. You don't show your emotion. It's logical instead of emotional. But your judgment here is to stand your ground and say, look, if you're going to be chasing after everybody else, I don't want nothing to do with you. Because I don't want to be hurt by this. I'm not going to open myself up, but you're being guided. And there is a new passionate beginning here, and somebody is regretting making a decision cutting somebody out. Okay. They're regretting cutting somebody out because of it. It may be more innocent than you think, is what I'm getting, Gemini. You may see this person as a threat, well, they may just be a best friend, and they may even be the gay best friend. But see, you understand what I'm saying? Guys see a guy, they automatically get territorial. That's what I'm feeling. It doesn't even matter. This person isn't there to take your person. There shows me nothing about this. This is all about you being in your own head about the situation, and you keeping quiet but observing, but trying to decide, should I say something, should I not say something? But then you choose to stand your ground about somebody rushing in. You feel like you're being juggled with a third party. You're feeling some kind of way about it, but this is all you kind of being in your own head about it. And now this new passionate beginning that you're embarking on with this person, you regret making a decision to cut somebody out. You want to heal. You want to heal with this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and have a new beginning because you're manifesting this soulmate. Okay, so I'm just saying, get out of your own head. What you think's going on is not what's actually happening. This King of Wands is probably innocent. They're just a friend. They're just a friend. There's nothing here going on with this King of Wands. It's all in your head.
All right, Gemini. I feel like you're the heir or the emperor in this story. But I feel like or you have the capacity to be the emperor, but you're self-doubting, and you're feeling a little hot and cold, a little wishy-washy. You want you've got someone in your sights, and it could be somebody that you want to go back to because you can't get your mind off of them. But whatever the situation, I do feel like this could be somebody that you maybe didn't treat so good in the past. Maybe you were a little egotistical, but you can't get them off your mind. Um, but you're also just very, very hot and cold. You want to go forward, and be with this person. You want this new beginning. You want this leap of faith. You want this reconciliation. But you're not telling this person about it. You're keeping them in the dark, um, which is in a way, and I don't, you're going to know if this resonates for you, but in a way that's kind of a continuation of these like mind games. By not telling this person how you feel and that you want to be with them, they're just kind of stuck in your orbit because you're the emperor, right? They can't be an empress without their emperor, and you're not giving them any information or anything to hope for, right? So I feel like it's, the right time is right now. And if you do not move quickly, somebody else is going to come in and take that person away. So I've got the Tower and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this is what is going to happen if you don't speak up and tell this person how you feel and tell them that you were sorry and that you want to be with them and that kind of thing. And I'm not saying they don't have anything to be sorry for. I'm just saying that if you don't tell them, they're never going to know. And I do feel like they want to be with you. They want to like ride off into the sunset with you. Yeah, divine timing is at play here. And you are going to have to really just kind of, cast your cares aside and go for it. I've got this Knight of Wands. It's like, listen, get on your horse, chase after the person you want. It's your wish fulfillment. It's going to rebalance your life. It's your true person. And right now she's single, but she may not be for long. So speak up, speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Speak now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, Cancer. 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 You have somebody who is wanting to communicate with you about rebuilding something, working and collaborating together to rebuild. King of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, could be any sign. This person's coming back. I'm sexy and I know it. You know what I'm saying? This is he is the sexy one in the bunch, okay? He is Mr. Sexy. This person's coming back very charismatic. After an ending with the Queen of Wands, okay? This is after they've ended something with the Queen of Wands. This person is obsessed with the Queen of Cups. They're obsessed with you, Cancer. They are obsessed with you. So much so, they're ready to fight, manipulate, play games to move this forward. Whatever this person has to say to you to get this off the ground, this person's going to come back. If you told this person you wanted XYZ, this person would give you XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. They give you as much as you could handle, okay? As much, right? Because they want justice. They're going to come and tell you a harsh truth. The harsh truth about, I'm sure the Queen of Wands had something to do with this, okay? There will be passionate communication. Somebody may get in an argument here. You may get in an argument with this person after this harsh truth is spoken, it may turn into an argument. But somebody's giving you some clarity that's causing you to feel very trapped in your head, Cancer. And now you have a decision to make. You have a decision. This person's like laying there. I feel like with that Five of Swords energy, I just want you to understand that even though this is conflict, this is mind games, this is manipulation, this is control, they want to move this forward. And I feel like if they've got to say something to get your attention, they're going to do it, whatever it is. But they want to reconcile with that Judgment card. They want their wish fulfillment. There's an apology or an offer. Somebody from the past. It's causing a Tower moment because this person is I feel like they're ready to battle. They're definitely, they're ready to battle for you. They're ready to fight for you. This is like they're ready to defend this. They're ready to defend themselves here. In emotional communication. They have closed out a cycle. They have completely ended a situation, right? And guess who's showing up? Pretty as he could be. King of Pentacles. Okay. We're back to this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, who has left the building up for about a month and a half, has now reemerged, ready to face the music, right? To take that leap of faith towards his 10 of Pentacles. To reconcile. Again. Emperor energy under the bottom of the deck. So this person's coming in hot. They're going to tell you they've left everything else behind. They want to rebuild no matter what. They're obsessed. So just know, Cancer, this person's not going to let up until you at least have a conversation with them and they lay all their cards on the table. And I promise you, they're going to be laying all their cards on the table. So they're not holding back anything here.
Well, I got a lot of the same cards that you got. I do feel like there is a reconciliation in the works that's meant to happen. It's all you think about. Your person is single, but you do have a King of Wands here in the middle of this whole thing, that I feel like wants to be with your person, and I feel like they have kind of put him on the back burner. But the longer he sits back there, the more he festers and the more he wants to just be with your person, because the more time that goes by that you don't make a move to fight for your person, the longer he has to work out a plan how to get them. So but I've got the Five of Swords too. I feel like this person is not only fighting to to get you to come back around, but kind of fending off this King of Swords and trying to clear a path for you to come back to him. You have a third party that wants your person. There's no doubt about it. But you two are soulmates with the Six of Cups. You guys are soulmates, and this is meant to transform into something, something that belongs to you, right? Not to this King of Wands. You've done nothing but think about this person, and now it's time to finally act. It's like, yeah, here you are, Queen of Cups and the Hermit. You're literally just, all you're doing is thinking about it, and now it's time to close out that cycle. It's time to get to your person, and it's time to do so quickly with this Knight of Swords, because you have somebody that's ready to swoop her up, or him, as the case may be. So quit laying around in bed going, gee, I sure love her, and get a move on. Just saying.
Get a
All
move
right.
on. Put the gas in the car.
Yeah. Unhitch that wagon and go.
Okay, Leo. Leo, you have a burden here on your happiness. Or a burden's been illuminated. Okay, the burden's been illuminated. You're okay. You are the Queen of Swords in this reading, Leo. You're right in the middle of this read, Queen of Swords, and you just got your hand right here, like this. I'm thinking about it. The burden has been illuminated. Queen of Swords, not speaking and not happy. Okay, not happy that somebody hasn't said anything here. You're healing. You're doing your healing. Here comes that communication, and that you've been waiting for. And you're at what I feel like when the phone rings, it's almost like, do I answer it or don't I? Am I going to answer this call? It's almost like when you see this person's name flash across your caller ID, it's going to stop you in your tracks, and you're almost like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this communication. Here it comes, but I'm in the Two of Pentacles mindset. I'm back and forth about whether or not I want to answer the damn call. Like, do I really want to go there now? I've healed. Now you're trapped in your head about it with that Eight of Swords. You're like, I don't know. Let me get myself together here with the Temperance card. Let me find some balance. Let me get some peace here. Let me get some musa. Let me breathe. Let me chill, right? Because this person broke your heart, right? You had a broken heart here, and you know that they're only calling you. They're calling you for a new beginning with your Two of Cups, right? This is your person coming in to come and give you something new, and this is your soulmate. But you're almost feeling like, is this real? Or are they lying? Are they lying to me? Is this person really going to offer me this new beginning, this Two of Cups, or is it all going to be a lie? It's almost like you've come full circle with this, Leo, to where you're very skeptical about whoever's coming in, because you're definitely not in the Queen of Wands mode. You're not, open the door in the lingerie. You're opening the door with a sword drawn and with cold emotion. You're zero emotion. You're just kind of standing there like, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, right? You're looking back at the seeds that this person has planted, and in your work, you've worked on your strengths. You've worked on your strengths. There is something hidden here. There is something hidden here, and there's a harsh truth that's going to be spoken about what's hidden here. And you're deciding on, should I hold back? Will this give me equal give and take? Will I hold back? Are you going to hold back, right? The wheel's turning in your favor. And here they come rushing towards you for a relationship. And I feel like at this point, the decision's yours to make, but you want to talk about skeptical? Leo, skeptical. Is this going to give me what I really want, or is this all a bunch of lies and bullshit? More bullshit. I'm not going to come. I wouldn't answer that. I would not come at you incorrectly if you're answering the door as a Queen of Swords, or even answering the phone. Like, what do you want? It's all, you waited for this, and now when the phone rings, you're like, should I even bother answering it? I don't know.
Okay. All right. So, Leo, you are on your own. You have found your path. You've made your choices. You've done what you're supposed to do, and you're really settling into this energy of coming into your own. Your finances are working out, and literally in rides dude on the horse, right? And I've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. So you are literally like, hold up, yo, because I'm not doing this. I've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I am going to protect my peace and my life and the progress that I've made with everything I've got. And if that means I got to cut you out, then I absolutely will. This person has been carrying this big shiny pentacle with them. They want to rebuild. That's their dream. We've got this star card, and it's the star card is also touching this Ace of Swords and this King of Swords. So I feel like the universe understands why you're being very protective of your energy, but they're also kind of trying to soften you, because what's coming is the rebuilding of a relationship. Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. That's what's coming. You both have manifested this. You are both watching each other and have been. I've got bottom of the deck here, folks. The Emperor, the Sun, and the Empress. Okay. And the Four of Swords. So whatever has happened, I feel like they're coming in to tell you the truth, and they want to heal and they want to be with you. You know, it's going to be your choice, though. You know, protect your peace. If you don't feel like they're telling you the truth, protect your peace, because it took you a long time to heal from this person. You know, you had all of the feels for them. They may have had some secrets. They may have been in another relationship, but when they come back around, again, just like you said, you know, you're going to open the door with, you know, you're in this Ace of Swords, King of Swords mindset. And they're going to pick up on that right away. This is not somebody to be effed with. This is not somebody that's going to tolerate lies and BS, because you're not. But I feel like with this Hierophant and this star card, I feel like it's very divinely guided. And I feel like this person is your happiness. And if you choose to be with them, it's going to be a good thing. I mean, the Emperor, the Empress, and the Sun, right in between the two of them, that's happy. So
you can't get better than that.
No. So, you know, but again, you know, not everybody wants that. So if you feel like you still need to protect your peace from this person, that's up to you. But there is going to be an opportunity, because they're coming back around.
Okay.
Lord.
So Virgo, what do we got for the Virgos? We have a relationship or a foundation, and somebody wants to rush in. They're rushing in or they're rushing out. It could have been a player relationship, or this could be a foundation that somebody wants to rush towards. Maybe rushing towards marriage or whatever. The Four of Wands can be a foundation, a celebration. It can be a wedding or a marriage. With that Four of Wands, you may want to rush into marriage. In the center of this card, in the center of this read, though, Virgo, is deception. And there was some deception. Somebody lied, cheated, or whatever, lied and cheated here. I feel like somebody walked away. Could have been from a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio is coming in as a King of Cups. Now it could be masculine, could be feminine. Take it how it resonates with you. I feel like you're not speaking to this person because I'm stuttering. When I stutter, that is a sign for me that there is a lot of unfinished communication. You made a decision to cut somebody out. Now you're trapped in your head about somebody that you want to heal with. Okay. So if this is you, Virgo, there was a soulmate, divine soulmate 1111 that you may have rushed towards, or you want to rush towards now, that you walked away from. And now you're making a decision because you can't get this person out of your head that you want to heal with this person, but you've waited for a long time here. This is you waiting to heal from whatever was hidden. So you've got deception and you've got the moon. So there were secrets, there were illusions, of whatever was happening. You were lying about something. You walked away. Now you want to come in and apologize to or an offer, could be an offer or an apology to your wish fulfillment. This is you, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. You could be masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates with you, but you've needed strength for a long time to do this. So I feel like this has been a very long time coming. This is somebody that you walked away from in the past because of some kind of deception, whether you were lying to this person or whether you were cheating on this person. You walked away from this King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Now you cut this person out. You cut this person out of your life. You're trapped in your head wanting to heal, but you've waited. You've waited because of what was hidden. This is referencing back to the deception. Now there's an apology to your wish fulfillment. I feel like you want justice and something long-term and committed. You want to marry this person. You're coming in as a King of Wands now. Charismatic, good-looking. This also could be you wanting to, you being an emperor in a minor, in the minor arcana. You know, this relationship, you want a new beginning in love in this relationship. You may want to get married to this person. There's going to be passionate communication and divine timing. You're still holding on. You're still holding on because you want to come in and offer that cup and overcome the obstacles to heal this broken heart. I could go through the whole deck, but that's you, Virgo, in a nutshell. You're coming in hot.
Okay, Virgo. You have a Queen of Wands that is literally waiting around for you to notice her, to see her, to want to be with her. And you really do. But you're in this Knight of Pentacles energy where you're just like sitting there, not making any moves. You're for whatever reason, I feel like you're worried about what people will think, and you're working on that. You're trying to decide, how to approach this, and actually not care what people think, because this person is your happiness. It's their wish. But if you wait too long, they're going to move along. If you keep them in the dark too long, they're gonna turn into this Queen of Swords energy where they're like, I waited. I had other options, and that's the direction I went. So the universe is saying, look, you've manifested this person. Here they are. What are you going to do with it? What's taking so long? Why are you keeping them in the dark and not speaking to them? They could be your complete happiness, but it's literally like you're I don't know why you feel like you can't talk to this person. If it's a Queen of Wands, an Aries, Leo, or Sag that you're looking towards, they can be intimidating. I mean, I feel like it's a Leo because I've got the Queen of Wands and I also have the Strength card here. And you just have this constant internal dialogue of, what if she turns me down, blah, blah, blah. Well, she's in your orbit. She's not going to turn you down, but she will close off if you don't make a move. What is happening? Yeah. This is your person. This is your happiness, your stability. And here you are, Virgo, still thinking about it. You've been doing that forever. It's time to get on that damn horse and ride towards this person. Yeah. Don't be afraid of what might happen, because we can't control the future anyway. I feel like maybe you're afraid of being rejected. Maybe you're afraid of getting hurt. but that just kind of comes with the territory. The universe is kind of guiding you together, and you have the capacity to be happy, but you also have the capacity to end up alone if you don't move quick, because Queen of Wands don't stay single just for no reason. They either have somebody on their mind or they've got 40 people knocking down the door behind you. So figure out what you want and get going, because like literally the universe is like, get going, quit hanging out here, end this cycle and go towards your Two of Cups, because they're your happiness. Quit standing around.
Stop standing there, Virgo. Get on it.
Right?
Get on it. Okay. So Libra, you've had some success here. First card out of the deck for you is the Tower moment, and that Tower moment is a victory. So not all towers are bad. You let things hit the ground for a reason. You won by doing this because you're walking away. You're not even looking back over your shoulder, and you're getting justice for having the strength to do this. Okay. Your justice is you having the strength to turn around and walk away, and almost like you want to talk about a mic drop. This is a building drop. Okay. You dropped it like it was hot. Okay. So this person, you thought you may have been a new beginning in love, new beginning in passion, but you see something from a different perspective right now. You see betrayal instead of Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. You see betrayal. You're seeing clearly. You're looking over at the betrayal. You might have thought this was a new beginning, and you thought this person was offering you everything, but you're unhappy. You're discontent, looking back at past mistakes with somebody from the past, right? And how they offered you something for so long that you thought was your wish fulfillment. This person knew what you wanted, Libra, and they would talk a good game, but at the end of the day, they didn't produce, right? So you're seeing that they offered you the sun, the moon, the whole thing, right? You're seeing that Ace of Cups, you're seeing that Ace of Wands, but then you're looking at it from a different perspective, and all it was backstabbing you and betraying you, and it's causing you discontent to look back at this person from the past, and all that they offered for the longest time, because this person may have been around you for a very long time. Oh, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to do that for you, I'm going to do this, and they knew what you wanted. They knew that this was your wish fulfillment. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, Cancer in particular, because you have the Chariot. So I feel like matter of fact, this isn't. This is, I feel like it could have been. You may have moved on from a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, because here you are, King of Swords, being strategic. And it's like this was obsessed with this deception of a broken heart. This is you feeling very trapped in your head, wanting the truth out of this person who was a Queen of Wands that you've given everything to, or you produced everything for. So I feel like your strength is just to walk away from somebody you gave a lot to. Whether you're masculine or feminine is irrelevant here. You walked away. You have the strength to walk away and get justice, because you looked at this person as being your Ace of Cups and your Ace of Wands, but now you see all they are is betrayal. No matter what they offered, they didn't produce, right? And at the end of the day, you are moving on from a Queen of Cups. Here you are, King of Swords. And you being obsessed by their deception, right? This is like you feeling like, I don't feel like it's you, Libra, that's doing this. I feel like this is you being obsessed with their lies, obsessed by their lies. You maybe were drawn into this person and ended up with a broken heart here. And really now you want the truth. All you want is the truth. At somebody that you may have given so much to because you thought they were the one. These days, people are getting a rude awakening on how shitty people really are these days, and how people are really out for their own benefit. They're not out to have something with somebody. They're out for whatever their own purpose is these days. It seems like it's so much self-gratification versus looking at the bigger picture and
Yeah,
I'm old fashioned.
I would agree. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. And it sucks, but
Yeah.
so I feel, excuse me, I feel like you're moving forward from something that was really painful. It could have even been a divorce, and you came out okay in it as far as money and everything, but you are very scathed. I've got this, I mean, this Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. You're so leery of anybody else coming anywhere near you. Um, but I feel like it's kind of unnecessary at this point. It's like weighing you down, it's holding you back, it's keeping you from seeing, keeping you from really standing in your power and finding a relationship. And I say that because um, we've got this Queen of Cups down here underneath this Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands. And I really feel like, and I've never gotten this before, but I feel like you put all of your emotions, all of your availability, all of your energy into that cup and close the lid, and you're like, I'm not doing that again. But you know, we're not meant to live life completely alone, and especially not because we were heartbroken, right? That has to be a choice that we make outside of fears and worries and pain and all of those kinds of things. And the universe is really working on you to teach you this lesson. I think that everything else really looks good. I think that you have a lot of options. Your money looks good. You're this King of Swords. You're planning and plotting for your future, but you've kind of locked up all your feels and you're not letting anybody in. Um, you've got somebody coming in hot to transform that situation and help you see things from a different perspective. This next person is going to be your Two of Cups. If you wonder why you cannot get them off your mind, it's because they're a Queen of Wands. That's your Two of Cups.
Wow.
So you have somebody coming in to just really change this for you. But you're gonna have to let your heart out of this cup. You're just gonna have to let it feel and understand that to love is to hurt sometimes. That's just the way it is. But I do feel like you got really, really injured by maybe even a divorce, right? Even though you came out looking good in it, that whole relationship just broke your heart. And so now you're like, no more, I'm locking it up. But that's no way to live. And especially no way to live if you've got a Queen of Wands that wants to be your Two of Cups.
There you go. You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups and heartbreak just like I did on that read.
Yeah. Yep.
Very strong energy there for both of us to get those same cards. Okay,
Right.
so Scorpio, you're waiting to make a decision. And I feel like you're emotionally checking out. You're walking away for justice from a 10 of Pentacles. So you may be getting a divorce. So you were back and forth about making a decision, but I feel like you're emotionally checked out. So you have emotional communication and then you're out the door. So almost like emotionally checked out, justice in something long term and committed. You want to heal from the harsh truth of something, manifesting an ending of a relationship. But being guided. Here you are, King of Cups, but you're still holding on to the burden, Scorpio. You're still holding on to the burden. You are. You're holding on to the burden. You're holding on to the burden of whatever happened in the situation, but I feel like you're getting a divorce. I feel like you're checking out, you're moving on. It's causing a tower moment that you're single now. And it's been a long time coming because somebody from the past made you very unhappy in a family situation. And no matter what you offered, you feel like divine timing, something faded here, it always ends up in an argument. So you're checked out. You moved on. It's kind of a cut and dry one for Scorpio. You're moving on. You're moving on, Scorpio. Good for you.
Oh, okay. Boy, we're all over the place with this one, but here you are. You, I feel like you're looking towards somebody and you see everything in them. You are almost obsessed with talking to them. You want to marry them. I mean, that's what you want. You're going to find a way to talk to this person. You may be working on like building up the courage because you see this person as having a lot of options, but we've got Temperance here. The universe is working behind the scenes to bring you two together. Look at that, to bring you two together, Two of Cups. So I feel like It's not often that I see Scorpio as not having confidence. They're a water sign, but they're a different kind of water sign. Um, and I just feel like you're worried that this person may turn you down or whatnot. But here you go. You've got to take this chance. You've got to go towards them. With this Six of Pentacles card, I feel like you're like, well, she's either gonna breadcrumb me or not. She's either gonna feed me or she's gonna let me starve, right? But you cannot get this person out of your mind because they're a soulmate, Six of Cups. So, it's time to move towards them and offer them something and quit standing on the sidelines just watching them. I almost feel like you see this person a lot. You don't ever want to say anything to them because you're worried that they won't like you or whatever, but that's not the case. The universe is working on this relationship. The universe has your cups, one for each of you, and they're working on kind of that alchemy of making it work. Right? They're making that magic work for you and your Two of Cups. So just swallow your pride or your fear or whatever and go after it because they're not going to say no. They're not going to say no. But I feel like every time you go towards them, you get stuck, like you're frozen. So you're working on your strength because you feel like this person could have anybody they want. Well, they're going to have you if you get on over there.
Wow. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't ever
Okay.
see Scorpio like
That's funny. Okay, so Sagittarius, you have something going on here. I feel like I don't normally get the Queen of Pentacles as a mom, but for some reason I'm hearing in my head mother. Okay, so emotionally communicating to your mother, Queen of Pentacles, about you being successful about walking away from a Queen of Cups. From or this is walking away using your intuition. I feel like it could be a Queen of Cups. Take it out resonates with you, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. I feel like the tower moment for you, the tower moment was you feeling like broken, heartbroken over something somebody said. Whatever this was, you were trapped in your head about a heartbreak over a harsh truth, over somebody saying something kind of, somebody may have said something to you that hurt you so bad that you just had to literally walk away from this. Now, this could be a family member. This could be a loved one. This could be, it could be anybody, but you're communicating to a parent about this. This is like, I had a victory. I did the right thing. I walked away. Yes, I'm having a tower moment because I can't get this out of my head and I'm feeling a little hurt. I'm feeling a little hurt by what they said. Okay. That's what this is about. But this relationship needs to find some kind of balance. There needs to be some kind of balance and fairness in this relationship. Whoever this is, whether this is a loved one, whether this is a sister or a cousin or a friend or whatever, you're communicating to your mom about this, okay? But I feel like somebody here was the harsh truth was that this person was playing mind games. They were playing a little bit of manipulation. They wanted to win. So they wanted to win an argument. So they cut you to the bone. Okay. That's what this is about. This Five of Swords energy is this person doesn't fight fairly. They say things, even if they're not true, if they know it's going to hurt you, they're going to say it just so that they can win the battle. Okay. That's what this person's doing. And I feel like you guys need to reconcile and apologize because this is a 10 of Pentacles. This is a family situation. This could be that you're arguing with your sister and your sister's just being a big biatch and she's saying really mean things to hurt you. And now you're having to run to mom and talk to mom about this. Sagittarius, I normally don't see this for you. It's normally a love reading. I don't feel like this is a love reading. I feel like you got in an argument or a fight and you were the bigger person. You did walk away. You had a victory walking away from this person. And sometimes you not letting somebody see you sweat makes you win the war because you didn't go down to their low vibrational level. But in your head, they hurt you by whatever they said, but they only said it to get a rise out of you, to piss you off. But right now, you're in the Queen of Swords mode, right? You're coming back with the Queen of Swords mode, because it is kind of a burden to you, because you do love this person. You do love this person, and you want to have equal give and take in a situation. So I feel like what your mom is saying to you in this case is you guys need to make up. You guys need to knock that shit off and make up and quit acting like your children. Because even if you're grown ass adult women and you're acting like this, you still bring a mama into the middle of the fight. That's what you're doing. And gosh, I did that with my sister 1,000 times. You guys, I can't tell you how many times. How many times. Interesting read.
All right. So I feel like the universe is testing you. That's what I feel like. I feel like you are the Empress in this situation, and you've got a King of Pentacles in your sights, who could potentially be your Emperor. But the universe is like, or maybe this is you saying, I see these people looking at my man. I see these people coming after my man. And he's got a choice to make. Does he want to be with me? Does he not? Is he going to level up to be an emperor, or is he going to go after this lusty Queen of Wands devil energy? Now, I will tell you that I feel like he understands that this is a test, and that he's got a choice to make. This person, and I say he, it doesn't matter. It could be anybody. I just am saying he because I'm dealing with the Empress. But this King of Pentacles certainly could take off with this Queen of Wands. That's one of his options, and I see him making that decision. But I also feel like I almost feel like this is just as much a test for you as it is for him, because it's kind of like how many times does he have to go through this before you realize that he only wants you, right? That he's turned his back on all other options and done nothing but move towards you and fight for you, right? So whatever is going on with this person, I feel like you might have some things from the past that make you feel insecure, but he's chasing off all of these people. But every single time you're like, oh, this is a test. Does he really love me? Does he? Yes, he really loves you. He really loves you. Otherwise, he would have already been gone. So I feel like this is a situation where, you just kind of need to calm down and understand that this is your person, and he's going to pass every test that you or the universe throws at him, because you two are meant to be together. And he's willing to fight for that. And he's going to win every time. I mean, you're his wish. He would never do anything to hurt you, but for some reason you're struggling with that. So you're not seeing him as loving you as much as you love him, but he does. So there are plenty of things that will ruin a relationship, and fear is one of them.
Yes, it will, very quickly. Okay, yes. Capricorn. You are manifesting moving forward quickly from drama, strife, jealousy, competition. You want to get from rough waters to calm waters with your Queen of Wands. If you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, okay? You very quickly, you want to move past being jealous or causing drama. You want to go from rough waters to calm waters with your Queen of Wands. The relationship, the Tower moment here is this is a family situation, okay? This is your person. So your Tower moment about this relationship is, let me put this in perspective, because this is my person, okay? You're coming in as the Emperor. You're standing in your power. You're taking control, your authority here. You're the head of the household, okay? This may be your wife, because it's Queen of Wands, Emperor energy. I feel like whatever was hidden, whatever your emotions, I feel like you both have been through. I feel like with that drama that you're trying to get past, that Moon card and the Ten of Swords for you, it's not that they're secretly betraying you. It's almost like the two of you have a lot of strong emotions, because you've been through the fights, you've been through the battle, you've been through the fire, okay? So you're starting to recognize, it's almost like you're trying to soften yourself, because you're mastering your emotions and getting out of your head. You're getting out of your head with that Eight of Swords. I feel like, so that you can give this person equal give and take in this, the opportunity for equal give and take, and protect this energy, this family situation, because for you it is about your tower moment being that this is a family situation. This is my wife, this is my family. We need to knock off the nonsense, right? Have a victory with emotional communication. In other words, have a sit down heart to heart talk and it be successful here, right? Because this is my 10 of Pentacles. This is my whole world right here. It's all my love and abundance and long-term commitment. I almost feel like this is you deciding to, you know, protect what's yours. You know, you're coming into that mindset of authority here, Capricorn. You are protecting. You're the I'm this is my family. It's my duty to protect. You know, as they say, the three things that men have to do in a relationship: profess, protect, and what was the third one? Profess their love, protect the love. Oh my gosh, why am I not getting the third P?
The third P. I don't know, Barb. I don't
I don't
know.
know, guys. It'll come to me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. This is a Steve Harvey thing. He says profess, protect, and um, provide. Provide. That you're the head of the family. They depend on you. Those are the three things that you're supposed to do. And I feel like that's where you're headed with this. I know I had smoke going up my nose for a few minutes too. It was intense.
It was like it was all done. Like it wasn't very smoky, and now it's kind of like got a second wind, and it's just I'm like, whoo. Okay. So okay. I feel like you really you really want to be with somebody and have a relationship. You have a lot of passion, but you're staying closed off. Um, Needing to heal from something. You need to make some progress with some kind of hurt that you have. And it could be something that you've done to yourself, because sometimes when I see this Five of Swords in relation to just one person, I feel like this is a lot of just internal struggle and you trying to fight off this insecurity. You have a person that you want to be with, and they're available. It's just that you are so kind of guarded from something that's happened in the past to you, that you're holding on to this hurt, and it's keeping you from really getting what you want. Um, you have the capacity to have everything with this person, with this Ten of Pentacles, but it's like with this Five of Pentacles and this Moon, I just feel like you're letting fear and doubt and worry and stress get the best of you, and that's, you know, I mean, we've all been there, but I just feel like this is something you've been carrying around with you for a long time. And the universe is like, look, it's time to let it go, because this energy is robbing you of a future. So it's right now, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to kind of stand in your power, face your fears, forgive yourself, forgive others, learn the lesson, and move on. Because once you start speaking to this person, um, you're going to get a wish fulfillment. I mean, and we've got the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? They want to invest in a future with you. They want to be with you too, but it's like this heartbreak that you've had for a long time keeps you from moving forward. And the universe is literally saying, look, it's time to heal from all these old wounds and move forward, right? To transform whatever painful ending, because you're obsessed with it. You need to shake it loose. You need to see it from all perspectives so that you can get a new beginning, so that you can find that happiness with your person.
Queen of
It's
Wands
kind of
under
what
the bottom of the deck too.
yes, yes.
Interesting.
She's been busy today, has she not?
She has been a busy, busy bee, let me say. She has. Okay, so Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you are protecting and moving towards your Empress here. I feel like you could be the Empress. Somebody is like on guard moving forward where the Empress is concerned. They're protecting. They need the strength for a new passionate beginning. They're watching their Two of Cups, and they're very trapped in their head about something that ended, about an ending. And I feel like this person's trying to overcome some obstacles. King of Wands. And he's still holding on, wanting to transform a new beginning in love because he's closed out some cycles, ended some cycles to start something new in divine timing. So this world card and the world card and the Wheel of Fortune, this is ending all cycles so that you can get what's meant for you to have, closing out anything that doesn't serve you, right? So there's a new beginning that's meant to be. Okay, so with this energy, this person is pulling out the stops. Moving forward, this person's protecting his Empress. This person is an Emperor in a minor arcana, okay? When the King of Wands shows up with the Empress, it's just that this person, they're getting ready to transcend with that death card to transform into the Emperor. For them now going forward, they know that it's time for them to protect the energy or protect their queen. It's not even their queen, but this is their whole world right here. And her belly is a world in this card. So anyway, wow, strong energy for you, protecting that Empress moving forward, Aquarius.
All right, Aquarius. I feel like you are moving towards a serious committed relationship, potentially a marriage. I've got the King and Queen of Swords here, and I've got the Justice card here. You guys have had a rough go, though. I feel like in the past, maybe you've broken up and gotten back together. And I feel like some of this fighting was just so futile. Like it was just, there was no reason. It was kind of like just immature BS. But for whatever reason, you kind of just keep going forward and you're not really telling your person how you truly feel, why you have these fears or why you have these doubts or whatever. You just kind of get wrapped up in these thoughts and some immature energy. And I don't mean that you're an immature person. I just mean, your feelings have evolved towards this person. Let your actions say the same because you have a true pair. You guys don't take your eyes off one another. You want to build a life, you want to build a future, but for whatever reason, you're kind of staying guarded in this off on again energy. And there's no reason for you to be doing that. I mean, you guys could both potentially be air signs because I feel like you get caught up in your head, and if there's any doubt or whatever, then you guys just don't always deal with it appropriately. You're working really hard, trying not to break each other's hearts, but you do have some toxicity that you need to work on a little bit more. You need to close out that cycle of whatever it is, of doubt, of fear that makes you guys argue back and forth, and yeah, look at that, because you have happiness in your future. But it's like it's almost like you're blocking your blessings. This is your person, you love them. But every now and then you're like, F it. I saw her looking at that guy, I'm out. That's not what she's doing. You guys are literally just hitting each other in the head with sticks. When what you really want to do is just be together. That's really all you want to do is be together. But you're allowing doubts and fears to kind of get in the way, and then you're arguing about it. And it's just really slowing your relationship down. So try and see in yourself what the other person sees. And if you look at it from that perspective, then you're going to understand why they love you and that they're always going to love you. But I just feel like you guys, you could be a young couple and, you're just kind of growing up together. That could be the case, but it's very hot and cold. But at the end of the day, you guys love each other more than anything. I mean, you love each other more than anything. You want to invest in the future. You want to be happy. And you guys are a pair. I mean, here you are. But when that air energy collides, sometimes it's volatile.
Kind of cold energy, kind of cold and distant.
Yep.
Okay, Pisces, my Pisces gang. Pisces, you have a new beginning coming in. Love and abundance. But the problem with that is you're looking back on the past and you're waiting, you're not speaking because of some deception. You're looking at it from a different perspective, but you walked away very unhappy. You want you may be feeling like somebody missed the opportunity, or you missed the opportunity to apologize. Take it how it resonates with you, but somebody's seeing something from a different perspective, walking away very unhappy or discontent. You may want an apology, but you're at a crossroads about should you reconcile with this person or not, or should you just heal yourself. You feel like this person was Five of Swords energy, like this person was just playing mind games with you, and the truth that you want, the truth, you kind of want the truth about the betrayal. You feel like this person kind of did you dirty. You feel like you did this. But here's the thing, here's what you got coming towards you. But the whole entire reading was about you looking back at the past. It's almost like you're sitting there thinking, you see this pinnacle in front of you. You see that all that new money and love in front of you. Best ace you can get in the deck, guys. Best ace you can get. But you're looking back in your mind about how you waited and didn't speak to somebody because how they did you dirty, and you know how you walked away discontent, hoping for an apology, but being at a crossroads. It anyway, I feel like with this being at a crossroads, should you reconcile, try to reconcile with this person, or should you just heal and find your own recovery from this nonsense? It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to see the new beginning in front of you, because there's a lot more abundance in front of you than the nonsense that's behind you. So shut the door behind you so you can clearly see the open door in front. That's what I'm kind of getting for you, Pisces.
Okay, Pisces, here you are, bottom of the deck. I feel like your lesson right now is I think you hurt somebody in the past. I think that you probably, I think you blocked them, even though you were the one that hurt them. And now the universe is really kind of calling for you to face that energy, and understand why you did that. Because I do think that this person is your Two of Cups. And the universe is literally saying it's time to move forward. It's time to suck it up and go after that wish, because you can have happiness and something long term with this person, but you may have to swallow your pride, because if you were the one that hurt this person and you want them back, then you're going to have to swallow your pride and apologize for breaking their hearts. But I feel like you're going to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Here you are as the Emperor, not feeling like you fill those shoes yet, but here you are moving towards very quickly a wish fulfillment, right? And it's because you've taken the time to see things from a different perspective. You're not talking to this person, but you're manifesting a future with this person. You've carried this burden for a long time, and it's time for that cycle to end. It's time for balance to be restored. It's time for some kind of transformation. You're strong enough to make the decision to rebuild with this person, even if you don't see a way, even if you think you've hurt them. Just make that offer. Make that offer, and kind of apologize maybe for even being, if you were playing mind games, or if you were in and out. This person wants to be with you. They want to be with you. You're their Queen of Cups. So the universe is saying move towards it. You're beating yourself up, but they're saying get on the back of the horse and just go. It's time for you to say you're sorry. It's time for you to heal this relationship, because it's time for you two to be together. So there you go.
There you go. There you go. Okay, guys, that's all we have for you. If this resonates with you, go to both of our channels, like, share, subscribe. And we hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week for another episode of Spilling the Tea.
Have a great week, guys.